Hello, everyone. This is Pamela with My Thrifted Life. Welcome, welcome. Today, I just want to share with you why I have been MIA for quite some time. Just needed to take a breath, and I have been busy. This summer started off with just cleaning everything up from the winter, pollen everywhere. Had to clean up the porch, had to clean up the yard, and just a lot going on. So yeah, it was a lot of work, and just throughout the summer, a lot of work as well, keeping the yard together and everything. Having to get someone out here to spray as well too. At first, I thought this was termites. Got me scared there. However, it was not. It was those carpenter bees. Making holes in every piece of wood that they found. I had to get that taken care of. There it is. He finally came out of that piece of shallow wood, and I tell you, they kind of buzz by you, kind of scare you off. I guess if they have a nest. If anybody knows about those carpenter bees, please let me know. Nevertheless, I have to keep going. It took a while to clean up this porch. It was a lot of pollen, so I had to sweep because it was a lot of pollen and leaves, and then I had to blow. So that's when my daughter stepped in. Again, she's allergic to that pollen. So what we did is we actually used the broom to kind of sweep through things and get things done. So she helped me with that. One thing I've been doing this summer that's been keeping me busy, which I've been loving, is cutting my own grass. My daughter helps me. She does the trimming, I do the cutting. Now, the backyard is a little bit bigger than the front, so we use the riding lawnmower, which my parents gave me. But doing the yard and having the yard very neat, that was something that I really wanted to make sure that I maintain. But I love doing it. It puts in a couple of steps for me, which I need to do. Doesn't hurt. But yeah, I love to see a well-groomed yard. Now, my grass has a lot of weeds, but we are still learning the process. It'll get a little more greener, but in right now, what we're doing is just making it sure that it is nicely cut and trimmed. So, along with that, we had to make sure that the bushes were trimmed and the mulch was down. Of course, we had our little friends to come out and visit us whenever we do work in the yard. This summer and spring brought a lot of rain here, and I'm not quite sure if lightning struck this tree or what. Now, with the rains, it did well for our plants, so we did a garden. The garden was very relaxing and rewarding. So initially, we had a small garden from last year to this year. However, I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. I had these cinder blocks already, so I just added this a bigger space around my deck. And so we decided to make it a little bit bigger. So some of our vegetables and herbs we potted. These are my daughter's. She loves growing her herbs to cook. She has mint, rosemary, basil. She has sage, using it for different things. She also uses for hair products as well. She likes to use those, diffuse them, and use different oils with them. Yeah, she does that as well. And to cook, and she's a good cook as well. So, yeah, the garden turned out really nice. This is a little bit of where we had just started. Well, the tomato plants, they grow really fast, the plants itself, but it took a long time for to get fruit on them. But we had a nice garden. We definitely are going to do it next year. I definitely have been in Home Depot for most of the summer looking at their plants, their flowers. They had beautiful flowers. I came home with just a couple. Normally, I would just go in there just to look, but I did find a couple of flowers that I really liked. So I had to grab a couple of their flowers. So I grabbed these flowers. I'm not quite sure of the name of them, but if you know, please tell me below. I absolutely love them. Now, the flowering is very, very weak. It falls off very easily, but I do love the big leaves that they have on them. I grabbed two of them, and they have grown quite a bit so far. Um, but they're just have them in a pot now. I may move them for next year because the sun hits down on my deck, so gets so hot. So I may move them, but they are absolutely beautiful. So as you can see here, we did very well with our vegetables. I even hope to have something bigger next year. So we did get some vegetables from our garden and they turned out beautiful. Not too bad for a beginner. Not an expert on gardens, but I tried. We did end up making some different vegetable dishes like this pasta salad, and it turned out absolutely great. So we didn't work the whole summer. We did relax. We took a couple of trips. One was to my cousin's house in North Carolina. We just had a great time, relaxed. They cooked for us, they grilled for us, and they treated us. So it was so much fun. My mom was on the trip with us as well. We had a great time. It was my cousin's birthday, so we all went out for dinner, and it was absolutely delicious. It was a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. So this summer we also went to see a play, and it was a beautiful play. It was called Noah. It they decorated it so nicely with the ark. This is a play that my mother, my daughter, and I went to this year. And last year we went to go see Daniel. I couldn't have my camera in there, so that's why I'm showing you a picture. But because it had live animals, beautiful animals, they had camels, they had horses, goats, anything that you could name live. So they were scared that of course, that the lights would actually scare the animals. So we couldn't have our cameras in there. But it was a beautiful play. Last year we saw Daniel, but it's a time that me and my mom and my daughter can spend together. So, we had to do a little shopping. We went, it was an Amish town. When I tell you, they have beautiful, beautiful decorations, beautiful landscapes. It was absolutely a beautiful area. In this particular shopping center, they make soaps, they make different canned goods. Absolutely loved it. We had a great time, and of course, this is our second time going to this center. Love it. So now it is almost fall, and I'm moving into the house to do some DIYs, makeovers, and I'm starting here in my kitchen. I will be doing other areas as well, and I hope you will come along with me on this journey and trying to get everything together in the house now. However, I'm going to be doing my laundry room. I need to do my stairs, different projects that I need to do, my flooring, things that I want to change. However, like I said, I'm starting here first in my kitchen. I definitely need to take care of my cabinets. I will show you that at a later date. Some oops. But anyway, yes, I'm starting here. This is my island. I got this island years ago from Big Lots. And it has been in here. That was some time ago that I've had this. However, there is some wear and tear on it, burns, laid pots on it. So what I'm needing to do is to now do a makeover on this. So I bought a new sander. I'm going to get started on this journey of getting my kitchen, my house together for the fall. If you will join me, please do so. If you haven't already, please subscribe, thumbs it up, and I will see you on this journey. You have a blessed day.